guys, welcome back to my channel. We talk about how to stop being insecure. We are not born with insecurities. They creep in and they build over time. And why is that? Because people tell us, they criticize us, and there are these societal norms which are unrealistic. So because of this, our insecurities creep in and it keeps building over time if you don't work towards it. So let's try to fix that. My insecurity started when I was in third grade. I was told that, I was very fat. I had this weird teeth. I cannot wear red lipstick because it made me look like a vampire, and there was so many things that were told to me. We are all supposed to look a certain way. We all cannot be the same. We cannot have the perfect body. We cannot have that flat stomach. We cannot have that perfect looking teeth or perfect looking face, skin, nothing. All just something that people have told us, or maybe we have seen it in movies or whatever, but in reality, we need to understand that it is not always the case. We need to stop criticizing ourselves, because that's where the problem is. You cannot control what people say, but you can control what you say to yourself, because when you talk negative to yourself, you are also that person who's criticizing, just like how everyone else is. You need to understand that you are the main priority. Like, you're the only one who's going to be there with yourself. So you cannot ever talk shit about yourself. If you talk shit about yourself, then you're giving free permission for others to talk shit about you. So you need to understand that. And I think that took me like the longest time to realize so many things, but I'm so happy with the way things are right now, the way I am with myself. Let me share some things that I did to get here. Okay, so the first thing is your physical fitness. The main thing for you to start going to gym or be more physically active is not just to look a certain way. You need to do that so that you get like emotionally better. You feel confident within yourself. That's your main goal. Sometimes, doing gym might not work out for you, and you might enjoy walking, or you might enjoy swimming, you might enjoy hiking. There are so many things that you can try out. You can play some games and be physically active. You can take the stairs instead of the lift, and that is also being physically active. So you need to try doing all these things, and you need to have a lifestyle where you give your physical fitness the time that it needs. And after every workout session that you have, you feel you've accomplished something. You feel proud of it, and you can track your goals. And when you get to know that you worked out 4 times a week or 3 times a week, or you gave it time basically to like include workout in your routine, you feel like so positive, you feel like so happy, and you feel good. Like, there might be people who come and tell you after that, like, you don't look good, you need to gain weight, you need to like lose weight. But when someone comes and tells you that, and when you know that you're working towards it, you feel good. Like, you don't let that person talk negative about you, and you believe that you are trying hard, you are working towards it, you're not just being lazy or whatever. So I think physical fitness is the main thing. You all need to like try it. Exercises also release feel good hormones. So every time you exercise, every time you feel like you've burnt so many calories, you actually feel happy. And I know so many people who work out, especially when they're not feeling well. And I used to go to the gym when I was feeling low, and I used to feel so good. Like, I used to be like, this was such a good session, and I used to enjoy it so much. And on the days where I couldn't work out, I genuinely used to feel bad. Like, I want to make time for it. Even if you don't get those results of that perfect body, you feel a certain way. The mindset is the most important thing of all. The next thing is self-talk. Just understand this. So when you talk negative about yourself, you are also giving others an opportunity to talk negative about you. I used to look at the mirror. There was a point when I was not even looking at the mirror because I didn't want to look at myself, and I've gone to the mirror and I've like spoken so negative about myself, and it has affected me like deeply. I have cried looking at myself in the mirror, looking at my body, being insecure about the way my teeth looked, the way my eyebrows look, like whatnot. And that's when I realized that, I'm talking negative about myself. My body or my mindset is eventually going to believe what I say. So why not like practice talking positive? So I might not believe that, my teeth is perfect or like my body is perfect, but when I spoke over time, start to believe that, saying things like I'm capable, I'm worthy. You might not believe it today, but maybe like 1 month down the line, you start to believe that for real, and that brings such a big change in you. And this is the most important thing for you to do, because you need to start loving yourself. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love anyone else around you. You cannot live a happy life. You cannot do anything. Basically, you're just going to be like a person who is just very negative, and no one likes that. So you need to be positive, start talking positive, and even if you don't believe, you can write it. So writing is the best practice. Even if you can't look at yourself in the mirror and say a few things, just buy a notebook or like write it in your notes or something, or make it as your wallpaper and read that every single day. I am 1000% sure that this is going to help you, and this is actually going to work. So you need to do all these things. You need to make efforts for you to stop feeling insecure, for you to stop being low on confidence. The sooner you start this, the better. You can even take a challenge on yourself, and you can force yourself to write 3 good things about you on a daily basis, and you just read it out loud. You just take the first step. The rest of it will come along. The next important thing is the people you are around. You need to surround yourself with good people. You cannot surround yourself with people who criticize you, because they are just adding on to your insecurities. You need to surround yourself with people who reduce your insecurities, who make you feel better, who make you feel confident, who is there for you when you have a meltdown, and who's not like criticizing you that you are the problem. And people also means like you can watch these people online also. Like there are people who can motivate you to do better, so you can watch them. You can hear to podcasts, you can seek therapy for that. There are so many options out there. And if at all you have a person in your life who is talking shit about you, who is criticizing you, you need to limit yourself around them, because you are not going to grow, and this is definitely not going to help you deal with your insecurities. When I met the right people, I got to know that there are people who want the best of you, who want to see the best in you, who want to see you grow, who love to see you work towards your goals. And that's the kind of people you all need to surround yourself with. The next thing might not seem important to you all, but let me tell you, that's the most important thing. It is clothing. The way you dress, the way you present yourself says a lot about you. And you need to understand that not all bodies are the same. We are all different, and what is in trend right now might not suit us, and we need to understand that. So if there is a trend for, let's say, skinny jeans, that might not look good on me, and I cannot wear it just because it's in trend. I need to be mindful about what suits me, and I need to wear those. For example, I know that bodycon dresses are not going to suit me. I cannot buy that and wear it, because I know deep down that it's not looking good on me. And when I go out in public, I won't feel confident. I'll feel very underconfident, and I will not be myself. I'll always be thinking about how I'm looking, and that is something that we all need to stop doing. We can wear good clothes, be comfortable, and still look good. And the main thing that you need to be mindful about is not following trends, because trends are something that come and go. They're not going to stay forever, and no one is going to judge you. You might feel like people are going to judge you, but no one really cares. Be who you are, be confident with who you are, and just wear clothes that make you feel confident. There was this phase where I used to only wear crop tops, so that was also in the trend. Later on, I realized that crop tops are not looking that good on me. They're not flattering me. They're not like helping me with dealing with my insecurities. And that's when I decided to not get rid of them, but style them in different ways. So I realized that when I wear these skirts, I I feel confident and I feel like, I look better in them. And there might be some old clothes of yours which you were feeling the most confident in, but right now it doesn't help with your insecurity. You need to identify what kind of clothes they are and you need to get rid of them. Like, they don't make you feel good anymore, so you need to accept that, and you need to find clothes that flatter your body, that makes you feel confident, that helps you in your process of like overcoming the insecurity. You need to do all these things. I don't think people realize that clothes make such a huge difference, but they do. Insecurity was also when I went shopping. It was the most horrific experience. I hated going shopping. It was so difficult for me to find clothes that actually fit me, but then later I realized that I'm not supposed to fit into clothes. The clothes are meant to be designed for my body. So you need to decide the kind of clothes that look flattering on your body, that will instantly boost your confidence. This top, so this has short sleeves, and whenever I wore this top, I felt insecure about my arms. And I used to look underconfident. Like, you can say when a person is looking underconfident. I never really wanted to try these kind of clothes. I never wanted to wear these clothes that like fit me and anything like that. I think I understood what the kind of body I had. I understood what would make me feel confident. I understood the kind of clothes that I want to wear. So these are the few things that I tried, and it took me so many years to overcome. The main thing that you all need to understand is that you are in control, not others. You can control what you say to yourself. You can control how hard you're working towards your goals. You can control the kind of people you're with. The journey is not about you achieving that goal of being perfect. It's just the progress that you're made. Keep in mind that this does not happen overnight. You cannot do all of these like one day and next day you feel you just can't get rid of these things. You need to give it time. You need to trust in the process. You need to enjoy the process, mainly because we just care about result, and that's how humans are. But you need to understand that results are not everything. Just try to embrace every step of the way. Try to embrace the challenges that you might get in every step of the way, and you will definitely get there one day. Also need to understand that the only validation that matters is truly from yourself. You need to try bettering your best, because you cannot stop at that best level. Even if you have achieved, you need to build onto that and keep trying to get better. Keep trying to influence others to become best version of themselves. Hope I could help you in some sort of way. I hope that you all grow and become the best version of yourselves. And that's it for today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.